Woo-wee, my friends, after the storm. Sweet potatoes. Whew. Took a blow, but I think they'll perk up tomorrow. Just gotta check on my purple whole peas. They took a beating the last 2 days, guys, with these storms. Yeah. Oh man, look at this. And these are halfway protected in this raised bed. Man. My friends, that's a testament to Rimmel high tunnels and my husband's handiwork on making sure these high tunnels are shored up. These things just went through some 75-mile-an-hour winds. Let's check the big one. There's Charlotte. Her web got destroyed, but she's busy getting it back together. Wow, look at this. This door is stuck, and I'm sure it's from the suction. All intact. Greg got in here today and did some heavy-duty pruning of ye okra plants, but look at that vent back there, guys. Gonna have to do some repairs on that. But overall, praise the Lord, this thing has held up. This tree took a beating, I'm sure you saw in that video. Man, but we didn't lose any, and that's always a blessing. So Pop said he was looking out his door and it started rattling. And so then he went to look out his kitchen window and he felt a wall shaking a little bit. I asked him if he was afraid and he said no, but I want you to look at these clouds over here. Try to zoom in, see if you can see those cloud tops. That is fixing to hit East Texas, guys, and you can see they are building. We are about 70 degrees now. We were around 96, 97 when this rolled through. That's to the south of us. So guys in the south, they're gonna get hit tonight. We probably got about 2 inches of rain from that, so praise the Lord, we've gotten tons of rain. I lost some apples off my apple tree. We got tons of rain just in the last 2 weeks, but believe it or not, our lakes are still very low, and many of our ponds in our area are low. It depends on what's feeding into them. Had some roof damage. Doesn't look like these limbs broke. It just looks like they're, well, there might be a couple in there, but it looks like they just really got beat up pretty bad. Okay, my friends, I want y'all to see those clouds. It's 63 degrees this morning, and it's very early, about 6:30. Look at the clouds already building for today. Shoosh, I hope we don't get anything like we got yesterday. So the mornings are my most favorite time, guys. I'm headed back now to the east, and you'll see the sunrise coming up. And the video I just showed you was the storms to the west already showing some clouds building, even though it's 63 degrees here this morning. Hear that sound? Love, love, love that sound. So that not a beautiful sunrise? Drive in the country in the morning. Sure get your day started off right. The air is brisk, it's clean, it's cool. In fact, I'm a little chilled. But we are going to get back up into the upper 80s today. So it's going to heat up and the humidity is going to be pretty high. So you guys saw we had a beautiful morning this morning. It's starting to heat up a little bit. Not too bad though. When the sun's out, it feels nice, very comfortable outside. And when the sun goes behind the clouds, it gets a little bit chilly. But yeah, yesterday was a harrowing day with the storms. So just an update. Pop's house is secured. It has 6 or 7 or 8 deep anchors in the ground with a metal strap. And if you go back and look at my video of when we were getting it skirted, you'll see exactly how it's secured to the ground. So we talked some more with him this morning, and he said that he just really kind of felt a vibration on the north wall, which is facing the north, and the storms were coming from the east and hitting it. And honestly, guys, we feel that when the north wind comes in, when we get a blue northern, we see that on our north wall in our house, which is quite a bit bigger. And it does vibrate the walls out here because we literally do not have anything to stop the wind. But everybody's safe. High tunnel survived, as you saw on the video I shot yesterday afternoon. And then this morning you saw that we had a very nice morning. I had a nice morning drive, which I need sometimes. And now today they're predicting maybe some more. They said it's not going to be as widespread as it was yesterday. It's going to be more like what it was Saturday, which we got that too, but it wasn't nearly as bad as yesterday. And yeah, it was quite harrowing and quite scary. And even Dallas had the very high winds, and there was a construction project many of you might have seen where it just obliterated, the wind obliterated it. So we had extremely high winds. So my things in this little high tunnel is starting to come up, and now we're going to talk about, guys, why September is such a terrific month for gardeners. So September, we're starting to wind down from our summer harvest and from our summer gardening, which was pretty bad this year, guys. We had quite a bit of tomatoes and cucumbers, if you've been watching me, you know. But a lot of other stuff really suffered. Our sweet potatoes are coming in. Boy, those vines are crazy. I'm just so hoping that there's sweet potatoes in those tubs. But September is really a fantastic month for gardening because you can start your cool weather plants, and some of you even start cucumbers and tomatoes, or if you've been able to keep your tomatoes alive, or if you've been able to clone them, then you have got tomatoes coming in. Last year we were picking tomatoes all the way up to Christmas in the high tunnels. So I think that our fall is going to be quite a bit milder than it was this time last year. October the 25th, on a video I watched, we were 95 degrees. And this year seems like we're kind of getting cooler quicker. Again, this morning it was 63 degrees. That's closer to September 20th, September 25th weather here in Texas. So I'm really hoping that we get some cooler weather. So what you're going to plant right now, and why September is such a great month for gardeners, is your cool weather crops, which are lettuces. Again, a lot of you have your tomatoes still going, your bell peppers. Our bell peppers will go until the first freeze, and we do still have them planted. Peas, you're planting your peas right now. Your beets, I planted some beets this morning. You're planting your turnips and your cabbages and your broccolis and your cauliflowers. Those are all really great things for fall gardening. Not to mention, guys, it's a little bit cooler on us and a little bit easier. And of course, right now, we're pretty wet, but believe it or not, we're not out of the drought yet, guys. Our lakes are still extremely low, 7 and 8 feet low. So the drought as far as around us and our yard and our property, praise the Lord, all the cracks have filled in and we're greened up and everything, but As far as our water supply, we are not there yet. And if we don't continue to get rain in those areas where our reservoirs are, there's only one reservoir here in Texas that is at its normal levels, and that's Lake Grapevine. Lake Benbrook is down 8 feet, Lake Cleburne is down 7 feet. All the other lakes are around the same. September is a rejuvenating time because we're coming off of a hot, dry summer, or a hot summer where it just really zaps your energy. So September, you get up and the mornings are cool and your house is cool, and it just kind of rejuvenates you, and it gives you more energy to get out there and plant and do what you need to do to keep on gardening and keep on being as self-sustainable as you can, and keep on just enjoying your garden and your plants that you're growing and that good, yummy food that's coming up out of the ground for you. It's also kind of a warm and fuzzy feeling when you know that the fall harvest and the fall festivals are coming around. And then we have Thanksgiving and Christmas when we get to enjoy our family and our friends. And the holidays are always a fun time for me. I enjoy the holiday movies. I enjoy the holiday shopping. I enjoy just the general spirit that is right around the corner that usually September is leading into. As much as we are looking forward to the fall and the rejuvenating it brings our spirit and our energy levels and our physical body, this fall is going to be different for my family. It was a year ago now that I had quit my job to go take care of my mother. By all means, we were not anticipating that she was going to leave this earth anytime soon, so I had about 2 good weeks with her. And so this is kind of a different time of year for me and my family, especially Pop, because we know that the 1st year anniversary of my mother going home to the Lord is approaching, which is October the 7th, and today is September the 5th. So I was able to spend about 2 good weeks with her last year. And I know many of you already know this because you have been so gracious to follow us and watch us, and we are so thankful for you. It's really hard to believe she's been gone almost a year. So there's kind of a different feeling right now for me and my Pop, and I'm sure for my siblings. And then December, is going to come around, and then my biological father passed away, and on December the 2nd, and then his wife Rita 2 days later. So it's just a different time of year for us. Although we're rejoicing because we know where they're at, it's hard to understand and hard to believe that we're coming up on some pretty sad year anniversaries. But you know what? We know where they're at, and the Lord is sustaining us, and He is guiding us, and He is giving us a great deal of peace. But grieving sometimes takes a little bit of time, and I'm pretty sure I haven't even fully processed my whole world that has changed in the last year. I know that many of my subscribers have lost loved ones recently as well, and I know many of you are ill and you're not feeling well and you have different ailments, and when we're aware of them, guys, we're praying for you. And we believe in the power of prayer. And I know you guys have prayed for us because I feel it. And I know that I need your prayers and covet your prayers. And I know that you covet and need ours as well. And in fact, I don't consider our channel a YouTube creator. I consider it a YouTube community because I have made very many friends, wonderful friends, and contacts that I stay in contact with. And we have met so many fantastic people. We've even met people here in our community. Just met really some great people on here. And I see how you guys correspond with each other, and I see how you give each other advice and tips, and please keep that up. You guys are wonderful because we really are a community, and I love our community. I even call you guys my family, which is friends and family. So yeah, we are grateful for you and all your support and how you watch our videos and how you comment and how you like. Guys, you just have no idea what that means to us, and I want to thank you all for it. So in trying times like this, it's you guys that keep us going. You keep me wanting to put out videos for you and to keep trying to help you grow your own food and give you advice and tell you what works and tell you what hadn't worked for us. I know it's different in your areas. I know that we all have different weather patterns. We all have different environments. And we can only share what we know and what's happening here for us in our growing environment and in our climate. But you guys are so gracious to help each other out and tell what's going on in your area and when you're planting and what you're growing so other viewers can see. Even though we're coming to the end of the season, there is a certain newness, as you just saw from those beautiful plants growing. There's still a newness that we need to capture and a newness that we need to participate in and just enjoy this season that's coming up upon us. Even though it's going to be difficult for many of us, we just need to sit back and enjoy, because things are chaotic, guys, in this world. Very chaotic in this terrible world. And I get it, and I know a lot of you do too. And we know that we're up against certain things and certain situations, but we know where our faith lies, and I know where many of your faith lies as well. So it looks like, guys, my purple hull peas are perking up today, but you can see they took quite a beating. But they're still getting up, and we have to as well. So if you're not planting, or if you're not planning on fall gardening, even if it's containers, even if it's a raised bed, even if it's a small spot in your backyard, let me encourage you to do that, because it is very well known that gardening and growing things, whether it's even just flowers or anything like that, that it creates dirt is a natural antidepressant. So as we go into what this season may bring for all of us, some of us sadness, some of us gladness, some of us renewal, some of us rejuvenating, get out there and plant some seeds, put some seeds in the ground, put some seeds in a container, and just nurture that plant, nurture what you're growing, and enjoy this season. And you all know that I put out a video, gosh, at the beginning of the gardening season, because it was already so hot and we were already struggling, that we were already experiencing gardening fatigue. And I know now that many of you are just about done, that you're disappointed in your summer harvest, you're disappointed in what you got or what you didn't get, and how dreadful the heat was and how hard it was to be outside in it, and about the drought, and it was just a really bad season. But guys, let's get up and do it again. Let's keep on doing it. I want to encourage you all to grow you a fall garden so that you can enjoy it. You can enjoy the time outside before it gets too cold. You can enjoy nature. You can enjoy just working with your hands. You can enjoy seeing everything grow. And I know that you put a lot of hard work into your summer garden, and we did too. We praise the Lord for what we did get. But there was a lot more that we would have wanted, but the Lord gives us what we need. So again, guys, get your seeds and start planting. So that's your update for today. Wanted to show you guys the video from after the storm yesterday and take you on my morning drive with me, and then give you an update around here of how everything looks this morning. We're praying that all those storms, and you can see some of those cloud heads back there, stay away from us today. We don't mind the rain. We need the rain still, but we just don't want the severe weather. Take care. God bless you all. And for those of you south and east, kind of look out today, especially east of us, because there's a low out there that is doing all of this shenanigan weather stuff. So be safe. Take care. God bless. And we hope to hear from you. Please comment below. Let me know how you're doing, what you're doing, if you are growing a fall garden. And remember, we're a community. We're a community. Love to you all. Take care.